Hi, welcome back to Inner Peace Place. We're talking about blending the desires of the personality self with the influences of the soul self. Today's topic is you are part of the greater whole. It's important to understand that all energy, soul development, all dysfunctional behaviors of humans, all of it is part of the greater whole, not just the good. In mass, we create the all that is. Obviously, it's not just you and I, Mother Earth, the whole thing. It's complicated, but it's big. It's just big. And we're part of a big. You are big. You can't isolate yourself from influences of others because their energy is part of your makeup. And so energy, thought energy, physical energies, earth energies, the rain, all of that. It's a big conglomerate. And so we can't expect to say, I'm going to live a life that's joyful, and the only way I can do that is to just not be around people. Some people try that, and it really probably works for a little while because you can kind of get your feet on the ground. I get that. That makes sense. But long term, it wouldn't be as functional. What we want to do is say, I am all about being one with life. I'm going to have a life filled with inner peace. And I will embrace the beauty of what is around me. I will focus on the beauty around me because it's all there. And it's all about what I choose to look at, what I choose to focus my thoughts on, what I choose to embellish or make big. Continuous change is all there is. Change, change, change. They upgrade the computer. Change. As we get older, change. Our likes and dislikes about color or taste of food, change. Our children's attitude, change. The list goes on and on and on. There is no sameness. There is no stagnation in energy. So when you sit down like a donkey and say, I like my life right now and this is where it's going to stay, it isn't. It just isn't going to do that. We create a life that does influence others, but there's always motion, there's always movement. It's always in a state of isness, but it doesn't stay there. It's here, and then it's here, and then it's here. It's constantly moving. Don't be tempted to see sameness in your life. Don't sit down and say, this works and it'll work forever. This works in my life. I got it. I finally figured it out. Eventually it won't work because the energy of the world isn't going to be the same in 2 minutes, much less 5 years. So accept the fact that change is inevitable because you are part of the greater whole, the greater good. Some people call it the greater good. People who focus on the chaos probably wouldn't call it the greater good. You have the choice to sit down and say, through these thoughts, through these desires I have, I can now live a peace-filled life. Because what I'm focusing on as a creator is bigger than I am. I'm not stuck. I'm not stuck in sameness. I'm not stuck in chaos. Because there's always movement. My choice is that I move in a peaceful direction. My choice is that I own, that I understand that concept, and I'm willing to participate actively and grab on to those thoughts, those activities that do bring me joy. When, as a greater part of the whole of the universe, of Mother Earth, of all the energies, when those negative experiences come into your awareness, by all means, you can acknowledge them. You don't have to do this. And then let them go with love and light. And by love and light, what does that really mean anyway? I open my heart center. And to do that, I just visualize being connected to the all that is. And I radiate, or I visualize a motion of love going towards whatever it is I'm sending love and light to. The light part of that is the stronger connection to the all that is. So I'm sending my heart-centered love and attaching to it the light of the all that is. And when I send out love and light, my goal is that it influence whatever I'm sending it to for the highest good of all. I'm not saying love and light to do my thought, love and light to do what I want. It's love and light to you and your path for the highest good of all. Love and light to this situation in my life for the highest good of all involved. Because we are connected, we're never alone. And so you can choose to see that connection as a good thing. You can choose to see that connection as a pain in the patoozie. But the fact of the matter is, because of that connection, you're more powerful. You're more powerful to make decisions in the moment, decisions that will affect your life, your thought process, and your being in that moment. So when you feel this isn't so, this is chaotic, or I'm doing something that I said I wouldn't do, or whatever the case may be, the momentum of your past is going to push you to continue doing that. So you stop and you say, oh, this is one thing that I've chosen not to do. I'm all powerful. I am a being of light. So I will ask for guidance. I will ask for my assistance and see if I can shift my focus into something where I am more joyful, or where I am doing an activity that I appreciate. Long term, this is where I want to be. These are the steps. My self-control is me connecting to the all that is. We can choose moment to moment, living in this moment, to be aware of our connection to the higher self. Through that connection, through that awareness, our life path shifts. Our life path is nudged in a direction that's more comfortable or more joy-filled. We have the opportunity to see beauty in everything. It's our choice. We don't have to ever worry about being at the wrong place at the wrong time, because as soon as we connect, we're in the perfect place. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this. Love and light to your path and you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.